Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Highnote.
And I'm Rachel Rebello. Welcome to Online Teaching and Learning Strategies. We've designed this course to help new to online faculty experience the best practices of online teaching and learning. We've also designed this course to be as practical as possible. So we took the busy schedules of faculty into consideration, and therefore each new week will start on a Wednesday with new content becoming available, and the assignments and activities for that week will be due the following Tuesday. Just like with our online students, time management can be tricky, so just do your best to plan your time accordingly to meet the deadlines and due dates for each week.
The overall goal of the course is to have everyone walk away with one fully designed unit of online instruction, both on paper and in a My Courses site. The assignments that we're giving each week are built to help you get there, and we want you to get the most out of them as possible. Like Rachel said, this is all meant to be very practical. So please take into consideration our feedback and anything you might see that your peers post, and submit multiple times if you need to, because we're here to help and we want to make sure your online course comes out as great as it can be. So now we're going to cut over to a tour of the course site, where I'll show you some of the important areas that you'll be going to each week. So we'll jump to that right now. Welcome to the course site tour. So to begin, we're going to look at the welcome page that you started on just now. Here is where you're watching the video over on the right hand side, and the rest of the page has some text that explains what this course is all about, provides some objectives, and links out to a few different areas on our website that outline different aspects of teaching online at UMass Dartmouth. One that might be of particular interest is this UMass Dartmouth Quality Online Course Review criteria link. And this is actually the framework that the entire course you're going to take is built around, and it's the rubric we use to evaluate new online courses. We'll talk about this rubric and the different criteria a lot during this course, but it's good to familiarize yourself with it now just to get started. And then at the bottom of the page here, it has a little checklist of things you should have done before you leave this page. So moving back up, just to move you through the menu over here on the left side of the course site, the What's New page, this is what's called a module page. And really, this is just going to be information good for you to know. So as we post announcements every couple days, we'll start off pretty much doing announcements every day. You'll get them in your email inbox, but they'll also show up here underneath my announcements. Down along the bottom, we have quick how-to tutorials on how to do a bunch of different stuff in my courses. And so there's tutorials and videos on how to do those types of things. This isn't so much for you as faculty, but for students, they're able to get to the support services on campus pretty quickly right here through this support services link. And then the What's New module will populate with new information as the course progresses. So as you log in, if you get a new grade or if we post some new information, you'll be alerted to it here in this What's New area. Okay, so working our way down the menu, let's look at the syllabus. Now, the syllabus is not so unlike different syllabi you've seen for your own courses. We've got, what's the course about, who are we, our phone number, contact information, a description, but it's nice that you can get it all in one place. And then down at the bottom, we have a full schedule for the entire course for your reference. If we scroll back up, the next area is the calendar. On the course calendar page, you'll see due dates for any assignments and activities in the course. For this course, everything is due on Tuesdays. So for the 4 Tuesdays of this course, you'll see due dates on these calendar entries. Right now, you won't see any because you're just starting the course. But once things start running, you'll start to see them all fill in here. The foundation area is the first section of our course. And here's where the real content and work begins. So at the top of the page, you'll have the overview and outcomes explaining what this area is about. In here, in this course, Establishing the Mindset for Online Instructions learning module, you'll find the content and materials we want you to review this week. And then further down the page, you'll see the activities. So this first week, we have a VoiceThread discussion, which is an online discussion with audio and video comments, just introducing yourself and doing a little activity. And you have your first assignment, where you'll be writing some measurable outcomes for your unit that you're going to be designing during this course. Then we finish up with a survey about your experience in this unit and a little checklist to make sure you got everything done. As the course progresses, 3 new areas will show up here underneath Foundation, and they'll be laid out very similar using similar tools. So expect that every Wednesday morning, new areas are going to show up here underneath Foundation. Moving down a little further, the Ask Questions Here section is a discussion forum where you can post any questions you might have about the course. Whatever you post here, everyone can see. And when we respond, everyone will be able to see the response. So what's nice there is if you have a question, most likely someone else has the question, and sharing it here allows everyone to benefit from the answer. Sometimes you may be able to answer someone's question before we can, so please feel free to. A little further down the menu, we have My Grades, and here's where you'll come to see the grades for your assignments. So after you submit things, we're pretty quick at turning things around. So check within 24 to 48 hours and you'll see grades and feedback for all of your assignments listed here. And then lastly, email. You can do email and choose all instructor users to email Rachel and I if you have any questions. That's just a quick way to do that. And that's about it. So again, from the welcome, you're going to want to make sure you move on and read the syllabus, and then really just work your way down the menu until you're ready. All right, we're going to jump back to video to say goodbye.
Okay, so that wraps it up. Just a reminder, you can contact us as many times as you need to. This is a work in progress, just like Andrew mentioned. Please feel free to use the Ask Questions Here form on the course menu or email us directly. That's probably the quickest way to get a response.
We look forward to working with each of you over the next 4 weeks. See you online.